Hello everyone, good evening, this is my remote clipboard tool for Bakin. I have updated it. I would like to introduce the function. Let's start with a change in appearance. With the previous version 2.0, version 2.4 diff. One function has been added. Here it is. UID replacer, which is a resource file ID. About ID on scenario files, we are trying to add a batch replacement function. I will explain the details later. Also, the menu has been reorganized a bit. Shortcut keys are also assigned. The main functions of the preview editor have their own modifiable shortcut keys. In the past, shortcut keys were not assigned. It was a little inconvenient to use. I added this because I had the feeling that I wanted to use the keyboard as much as possible. Now, let me read a little bit about the settings. This is the same file used in the previous introduction. In previous versions, the image rendering was. I was using the standard picture box feature. I changed it because I wanted to lighten it up a bit. I don't know if you can tell much from the video, but we have also modified it to reduce flickering and such. Also, I couldn't do this kind of superposition in the past. Thanks to the change to proper drawing, it is also possible to overlap them. However, this response has increased memory consumption. I'll see what I can do with the task. The old version is 45 megabytes. In the current version, it is about 80 megabytes. If you increase the number of images in the resource file, it may increase to about 200 megabytes. If you read from a file each time, the process is inevitably slow. It is structured in such a way that it can be deployed and used in memory once. I think it is totally safe to say that modern computers, the kind that run Bakin, are totally safe. Next is the first UID replacer. When is this used? Now the event is available at something like this. When you stick it on, characters are assigned like this. I'm assigning default characters now, but when I want to change them in the future. With this replacer function, UID of this character now. I want to make this character. Like this, the replacement of the parts with matching UIDs can be done in a batch. If you do this, he said it was the original event. The scene that was 2-character women. It changes like this. This is how the resource file can be changed on the scenario file side after it is created. After replacement, both the scenario file and this UID file should be saved after any changes. In practice, I think we would create multiple scenario files and use the UID files all over the place. In that case, I think it would be better to keep the old UID information for conversion for each scenario file. Well, you can convert it in Excel. It is also possible to edit the CSV directly, so there is no requirement to use the replacer function. Perhaps this is the end of the basic functionality update. Like when the event panel format on the Bakin side changes. I will try to follow up with updates, though I don't think we will add any major features. If there is a feature you want, it is outside of this tool. Please feel free to send us a message on Twitter. This is the end of this video, then.